Posts are the primary method of adding dynamic content to WordPress. They can be thought of as articles in an online publication. They can contain plain text, hyperlinks, images, videos, audio, and pretty much anything else. WordPress does not, however, allow you to embed Flash into posts by default. It can be done through the use of a plugin, but ideally, Flash will be phased out of use soon anyway, in favor of HTML5. WordPress does, however, allow you to embed videos from major online sources through the use of a shortcode. Shortcodes are pieces of text encased in square brackets that WordPress knows how to process. WordPress includes support for a number of shortcodes by default. This list describes each one. You can embed videos from YouTube, Hulu, Vimeo, TED, Flickr, Blip, and some others listed here. You can embed audio files. You can embed custom audio files that you've uploaded yourself with the audio tag. You can embed a playlist of uploaded audio files with the playlist tag. You can embed audio from SoundCloud, RDO, Spotify, Bandcamp, and 8tracks using their own clouds as well. You can also embed images and documents. A gallery inserts an image gallery into a post or page, and that's of images that you've uploaded. Instagram embeds an image from Instagram. You can embed documents and files from Scribd. You can embed slideshows from slideshare.net and of your own uploaded photos. You can embed documents from Google Docs and even Excel documents from Microsoft Office Live. Shortcodes make it easy to integrate your media and documents from their existing homes on the internet so that you don't have to re-upload them to your site. This cuts down on your bandwidth usage, which may be a concern in some hosting environments. There are some other shortcodes available to perform more miscellaneous tasks. You can embed Google Maps, contact forms, lists of posts of specific categories, authors or tags, Twitter timelines, pre-formatted source code, and others. You should bookmark and reference the shortcodes page for any time you think you may be able to use one. Posts are normally displayed in a single column that makes up most of the WordPress window. There are some advanced methods of displaying posts side by side, but they require modifying base WordPress code and are outside the scope of this course. By default, WordPress displays 10 posts per page. You can change that in the Reading Settings configuration. Here, you can see that the default setting is 10 posts per page. If your blog has more than 10 posts, you'll see a link below the 10th post that says Previous Entries. You can change this setting to include more than 10 posts per page, but it's not recommended. The more posts you have per page, the longer each page takes to load and render. However, if your content is mostly text, you could get away with increasing that limit without taking much of a performance hit. You can also enable infinite scroll in Jetpack. In order to use infinite scroll, you will have to install the Jetpack plugin. We will explore Jetpack in more detail in later videos, but infinite scroll is worth mentioning here. Infinite scroll will automatically load the next 10 posts when a reader reaches the bottom of the page. It is a personal choice, and infinite scroll may work better for some sites than others. For instance, if you have a photo blog where people may be viewing a large amount of photographs, infinite scroll may result in the reader's browser using a large amount of memory, as all the thumbnails stay loaded as you scroll. This may pose an issue for a reader using an older computer or a mobile device. Alternately, if you have lots of text articles, quotes, links, and other short, resource non-intensive content, infinite scroll will work well for you. Another Jetpack feature worth mentioning here is its ability to automatically share posts to social media sites when they are published. This option is located under the Publicize feature in Jetpack. Here, you can see that you can connect your WordPress blog to your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Tumblr accounts. Be careful when adding these and make sure that when you connect to one of these services, you make the appropriate choice regarding making the connection available to all users. If you're the only user of your site, you can disregard this. However, if you have multiple authors, you can choose to make the connection available to them as well, so that their posts are shared. Most of the time, this connection will be to an account made specifically for your blog, but be sure you can trust your authors not to abuse their privilege of sharing their posts. You can also allow readers to share the page to their own social media sites by the use of the buttons located on each post. There are various services here that you can enable and disable at will, simply by dragging them to the appropriate box. You can customize the look of the sharing video that appears on each post at the bottom of this settings page. You can change the button style, label, how links open, and where to show the buttons. You can also disable CSS and JavaScript, but that will normally not be used as custom CSS and JavaScript must be placed into your theme manually. That's the introduction to posts. It may seem complicated, but I'll show you in the next videos how simple they can be.